Oh, it's Thursday. it's it's Thursday night, and I wasn't actually going to do this because I ain't got nothing to talk about. Um, got nothing to talk about at all. The last week has been a just going from one day to the next, just sleeping, waking up, lying in bed, making a coffee, going back to bed, getting up, having something to eat, doing nothing, literally doing nothing. It's so bad, so bad. I think the most I've done, I've done a couple of loads of washing this week. Uh, yeah, it's been that bad. It seems it seems like the social have accepted my sick notes, even though they said you'll our uh, our survival essential going on in the background there. I'm actually been doing that a lot, been playing that a lot. Just this week, just bored, shitless. I'm actually on, but yeah, you boys, you can. I'm actually on Scott. I've just opened up the Scott State map this morning. I'm still going on this, but it's been on all fucking day. Even when I haven't actually been sat there playing it, I've been doing like other stuff like cooking or in the shower or shit like that. I've just been AFK. Um, I was saying, oh yeah, it seems the social have accepted my sick notes again. The it was a bit of a thing that like it seemed some dickhead in the social put my condition down as sore knees, not as arthritis. And they're trying to say it was me, but I know it wasn't me. I actually know who it was. It wasn't me. I know who it was. I actually remember the conversation I had. And when the fella turned around and said to me, he said, "I'll just put it down as sore knees," because it was a weird thing. I mean, I can't blame him or not, because it was weirdly. I was in the middle. I had been suspected of having arthritis, but hadn't been diagnosed as arthritis, and he thought it was in the best interests of like uh, my claim to put it down as sore knees rather than arthritis. It should have been changed to arthritis a couple of months later. I didn't find that out until a couple of months ago. So it got changed to arthritis, and I've got to have a text message to go and phone up the doctors about the results of the bloods. I think I've said that last week, and I've forgot because I mean, this is part of the. My memory's like a fucking sieve. I've got to. Oh, that was an interesting one. Oh, that was an interesting one. So, the I was using my phone. I was using my phone and the phone died. And the phone died, so I've got a bit of editing to do, haven't I? It shouldn't be too difficult. I don't even know what I was saying. I think I was talking about the doctors, but whatever. Yeah. So I think I'm gonna start with like and then the nurse. So before that, it was the nurse. Um, I realised that now that I'm on the tablet and the tablet's blocking out the light. So it's a little bit darker, and also I'm going to be able to see the contrast between the phone and the tablet. And I started using the tablet because the phone was oh god, else as well. I've got full of clients at the minute, so I'm just the wind's coming up from like both ends, farting and fucking burping all the time. Uh, what the fuck was I talking about? Yeah, how the doctor seems to work these days is that I seem to be getting phone calls. During the phone call, it's decided whether I need to have a face to face or not. Um, I am. I am. What I'm gonna do in the next like 24 hours is I'm gonna toy around with. I'm gonna tell you right now. I've just got to know. This is the other thing about why I use the phone is on this tablet. I'm quite popular, and I keep on getting notifications from things that happen on social media. Anyway, yeah. So I'm gonna play around with a bread recipe and come up with something of my own. It's kind of. See, I was making flatbread the last few the last week or so. I've done quite a bit of flatbread because I've just been um, having like rice, and whenever I have rice, whether it's curry or fried rice or whatever, I'll do flatbread to go with it because I've just grown used to rice based meals. And I'll do flatbread because it's simple and easy, and it brings the meal together, you know. And while I was doing it the other day, I was I got the dough in a bowl, and I don't know if you know how to do flatbread. It's quite simple, but you get the dough together, and it's you boil it up, and then you cut it in half, and then you boil each one up, and you cut it. And from the recipe I've been doing for like a couple of years now, I get like 8 flatbreads out of it. It's like 300 grams of flour to 200 milliliters of water, and it gets this like consistency. There's other stuff you can, there's salt and sugar I throw on mine as well, and there's a little bit of oil goes in there too. You don't need to put oil in it, I just do. You don't need to put sugar or salt in it, I just do. But you can also put, I've got like a range of I've got a range of spices up there and herbs and spices. I like coriander. I know coriander isn't for everyone, but I like coriander. Also chili flakes as well. If depending on what I'm having, I'll throw chili flakes in there. You have to excuse me. This is the acid in my stomach was really bad. So you just gotta. I'm dealing with that, coping with it. So anyway, as I was doing the bread recipe. I'm really new to doing like loaves of bread and that. Um, and it suddenly struck me when I was doing the flatbread that maybe I should just like mess around. Whereas like the dry to wet ingredients on my flatbread is like 2/3 wet to no, is it 3/4 dry to half wet sort of thing. So like it's like a a quarter more a quarter more dry to the wet. I think that's in my mind anyway. But on my bread, it's half wet to dry ratio. Is the wet is half. I thought if I see, because I was doing it when I was doing flapping and I'm like folding it and pulling it, folding it over. Not really needing it, just giving it a pull in the fold and then you let it rest for a bit. And I was doing that, and I thought to myself, do you know if I add a yeast to this might actually make it decent, a decent loaf. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to adjust the recipe I have for bread to make the dough more like me flatbread dough. So it's going to be like a, as I say, it was 2/3 2/3 wet to the dry. Like so, see in my mind, I do the bread is 600 to 300. Now I want to make it 600 to 400. And see how that goes. See what kind of a loaf I get out of that. But that's what I'm gonna do. I might actually do that tonight before I go to bed. I cut my own hair and I don't like it. It's too short. I want it longer. But I was this close to just picking it off, because once I used the clippers on it, and I was like, don't like that. And I thought about it, and I very nearly bicked it. I have bicked it before. There's pictures like this. Pictures like that from I was in my 30s there then. God, I'm doing all the editing tonight. Yeah, so I'll go on to. I nearly bicked it, but they said not to. I figured it grow back. There's a part of me that just wants to let it grow, but then I get to a certain point where I just look at it and I'm like, "Fucking do your hair, you cunt." But anyway, yeah. So I'm gonna do bread. I'll probably do the dough tonight. I'll probably make the dough tonight. Yeah, it's just for something to do. Just for something to do, for no other reason. Just for something to do. Over the weekends, I'll be doing my monthly shop, so it's just getting using up the stuff that I've got in there, so I can get fresh stuff in there. Only so much cupboard space I have. Uh, so I'll use that up. Anyway, yeah. So I've had bad acid all in my stomach and in my esophagus. There's a word for it, and I can't remember what the word is. I used to suffer with it all the time, but now it's not so bad. But it has been today so bad. So I've gone with the alkaline, just neutralise my stomach using bicarbonate soda and warm water. That's all. You take a teaspoon of bicarbonate, the bicarbonate soda in some warm water, and just neck it. It's not doesn't taste nice, really doesn't. But like it fucking neutralizes the acid in your stomach. So that's why I'm burping. And when I first did it, it wasn't just burps; it was burps and farts, and both at the same time as well. So that's how bad the stomach was. So yeah, well, considering I had fuck all to talk about, I reckon that's about 20 odd minutes, maybe a little bit longer. Anyway, that's me done. I'm out. Look after yourself. Love you.